Hello, Hurricane87 and welcome back to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We are playing our career mode as the Confederate Cavalryman Jebediah Leslie. This is in the Eastern 1861 start. We're just the first few months through of the war. Thus far we have slightly mismanaged our first battle, asked a little bit too much of our lads. And in general, the Confederate government have mismanaged the war, which we'll take a quick refresh on in a moment. However, before we get to that point, I do want to spend a little bit of this money. It's burning a hole in our pocket. We do have $7,000. Not that easy to come by, so I don't want to squander it too readily. But I think we're going to work on a couple of bits and pieces. So we're going to go into our actions. A couple of things I wanted to do. So I had talked about holding off on utilising some of these bits and pieces, just because we will lose, I think it's 50% of your levels of whatever when you get promoted. But I still think it's worth it to try and improve some of our stats here. So let's go for maybe tactics to increase our cunning. So that puts our education one in at a princely cost of $500. We can only do one at a time. Okay, good. There's some other things I did want to do. Like, I was going to throw a party, get a little bit more prestige, because it's fairly cheap, but it's always good to have. And I was probably going to do some gambling as well, because why not? But we'll wait until that one concludes. That's an even better reason to get things kicked off. Right, okay, and what was I talking about the Confederate government mismanaging the war? Well, yeah, so the Union have essentially taken over the entirety of Northern Virginia here. Have taken kind of Winchester, and we've got Manassas, and they're pretty much unchallenged. In fact, we've got 2,000 men north of Richmond and east of the Appalachians. There's also a Union force embedded in Staunton as well, who've taken over there. Yeah, and the Confederates haven't really mustered much in the way of a response. In fact, all our focus has been over in securing Grafton, where we've got the Army of Potomac, 20,000 men who are ensconced in Philippi, just south of Grafton. And then we have Lee's division and the Army of Shenandoah, which we are in, which is another, I don't know, what are they all another 30,000 odd men, who are currently chasing around this 1st Division here, which I believe, yeah, was the Army of Occupation, which now has men in it, 12,000 of them, which is good to see it's a full army. Let's unpause things, get things kicked off. I don't think our unit currently has any orders. You can double check. Oh no, we are moving south. Oh no, Lee's moving south, we're supporting. So we might get a, yeah, we might go straight into battle here. Okay, good. A little bit more experience. Quick double check before we do. I think I already know the answer. Because it's been probably a day in game time since I last checked. But have we got any weapons? No, none at all. Just give me kind of. Yeah, orders available, orders placed, that's fine. Available on depot. I feel like you should be showing me at least the normal ones. What's going on here? Oh, import sale, we'll get rid of that. Right, fine. Yeah, this shows me what you've got. Very little is the long and the short of it, not a problem. So we're going to go back in with mixed cavalry weapons, which is rubbish, but we'll try and do a little bit more. And here we have it, straight into battle. Okay, we have the 12,000 men of the Army of Occupation. No longer under McClellan, no longer existing purely on paper. So this is... No, that's not his name. Don't know who he is. Oh, there you go. Thomas A. Morris. Not a name I'm familiar with. And we have the man himself, Robert E. Lee, with his division, and the Army of Shenandoah with... a few men with low morale. Okay, but we do have huge numbers in general, so this should be hopefully a little bit of a ruffle stomp to get things kicked off. So here we are, fighting on the Coppertown map. I don't know what the appropriate name for this map would be. We are to hold down bridges. Not a problem. Oh, battlefield of the Battle of Weston. Oh, that's the actual battle. I'll say that's not a familiar one. That's actually the name of the battle. Right, even if the map doesn't link to it. Good. Okay, let's just jump straight into it. So presumably we'll be asked... In fact, are we even on the map yet? Potentially not. I forgot to check how many hours it would be until we reinforced. No, Requin, you're being an idiot. You are not the Union. You are not blue. The Union is holding it. We are going to advance. Right, but I'm about to get free 20 prestige just from walking into this box. If I can find myself. Okay, yes sir. I will do as... Oh, you've moved the goalposts. Oh, come on, we're not getting here. I feel like we need to work on this a little bit. Very clearly, if your objective is to take the crossroads here, or the bridges or whatever, your staging ground is not going to be smack bang in the middle of the point. Anyway, let's advance ourselves up Hoedown Road. And, you know, I'm willing to maybe not use the roads to avoid some of the congestion. So let's just go a bit cross-country and we'll start off with that. Beautiful. Because I think it'll actually be quicker than marching along the roads. We certainly won't be the first unit there. But you know what, I'm okay with that. And actually, once we get out ahead, we could probably maybe do nip into the roads. Because there's the main congestion's back here. I have to learn my lesson from last time and bide our time a touch. Don't go charging into trouble. Although the casualty was... we're fine. Take many losses. Potentially we could scout up across the... up here and see if we could flank their entire position at some point. We'll maybe get up onto Spencer's Plain and see what we can see. Or more likely see what the 2nd South Carolina maybe can see. I'm going to slow down slightly just so the AI has a chance to think of what it's doing here. Right, so they are kind of all arranged along there. Okie dokie. It's a reasonable defensive position. We don't really have the range to say pick them off across the river, but we might be able to flank them. So let's maybe take up a position out here, and then we're probably just going to have to chill out and wait for the infantry to arrive. Which could be a while. What time of day is it? 1:45 in the afternoon. I think there's time enough for action. Hopefully we're not in the sights of any artillerymen. Cool. They are disconnected from the rest of our brigade at the minute. I'll have to wait and see where Stuart ends up. Oh, they're going in. They're not waiting for any kind of support. Alright, let's give them... We will be their support. So our plan this time is to... let's use the detachment, but to perhaps use the dismounted skirmished formation. See if we can assist a little bit that way instead. Although they're swinging masses of troops over here in response. This feels somewhat heavy-handed. I'm not sure I want to get involved in this right now. Let's fall back. I don't really want to take on 4 regiments of infantry. So we shall move our flank around in this direction. Might even get the points for getting into this box. Turns out the general knew what he was talking about. Let's fall back a little bit further. Stay behind these boys. Stay out of the range of musketry. Maybe go on play speed for a little bit. Yeah, these first regiments, these Georgia boys maybe, Jerry? Didn't have to pick a bad fight. You already are just a detachment. How's the rest of our army looking? Strung out. Why would you decide to go in? I just feel it's... feels somewhat foolish. Right, now we've got support here from a couple of regiments, some more horses. We'll advance and join the fray. We can get prestige without getting ourselves murdered like these poor boys. We may find they respond by flinging some more infantry brigades over here, but we shall see. We can even do a cold steel charge against this detachment. That might be fun. I think they're probably going to break before we get here, though. I think they're attempting to charge us artillery. I definitely had a feeling of leaning into more of the Zouave role than the Charger role. That doesn't mean I won't give it a go for a bit of fun. Okay, good. Yeah, good job, but you're probably going to get broken by the infantry hanging behind. It's usually the way of it. No, you managed it. Okay, that was good to see. And that detachment broke as well. Oh, cool. Alright, well we won't get a chance to take care of that detachment. Nice little charge there by the 2nd South Carolina. I don't know if that's where they're from, but that's what I'm going to call them. South Carolina, good for me. Georgia, hey! Yeah, I'll take points for that. Wow, they're going all in. Hey, 2 prestige, thanks very much. How many lads do I hear? Oh wow, there's almost 1,000 of these boys. Deploy to engage. Yes, sir. I think I'm going to come around your flank here. And we'll assist you. You're going for another... Have at them! Love it! I feel like I'm being shown up here by the AI. It's either mad skills or madness. Well, alright, let's go for it. No, they're broken already. Don't go for it. Wow, what an effective cavalry charge. I very rarely see one do such good work. Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Let's be bold. You may struggle with the fence. Charge! Have at them! Okay, we've made over the fence. The only reason I'm in for it is because they were flashing morale. Have we stopped? We have stopped. Can we not stop and maybe actually engage in melee? Thanking you. And they've broken! Ha! Love it. I wonder if cavalry is just more effective in these smaller scale, because I've rarely used them to this effectiveness in the main campaign. Now, do I want to turn back to what I might do is don't do that one, but maybe pop off your horses. Although yeah, there's no one else really involved in this fight. Yeah, and there's 1,000 of them. No, I think we've done a very good job. Let us pull back ever so slightly. Save ourselves. No, are you going to go round the fence? You made it over okay. Actually, I should just put you back directly this way then. We maybe go double time. See, I'm now taking more casualties in navigating this fence than I did charging that unit head on. Out of the way! Come on! Straddle. Oh god. Right. Just retreat, please. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Stay away from fences. They're the bane of cavalrymen everywhere. Oh, artillery could do some work on that for sure. Alright, we're just going to pull back and regain our morale before we engage in any further combat. Yeah, let's just hang back here and do that. I know I'm missing a bazillion orders and I shouldn't be, but let's hold. We'll chill out for a little bit, we'll get our morale back. And then we'll push in a little bit further. Oh, we'll just break. We'll just break. That's really frustrating. Fences. Yeah, I should have pulled back over here this direction. Just so I wouldn't have to go around the edge of that fence near all these people. Grr and grumble, he says. Right. We'll just beat up them. It should be a clear victory for the rebels, though they are doing that great fashion of I'll feed my forces in piecemeal, just to make sure they take the most amount of damage. Other than that, things should be going relatively well. It will take us a while to recover, I'm sure. This beat. I don't really want to go up to 20 as soon as this. Well, another cavalry charge right into the middle of them. I mean, I was going to say, surely you're going to break, but you managed to break 3 units before you went. Some heroic action by the Confederate cavalry here. It's joyous to see. Pretty even Stevens on the Cowsey front, actually. Not really utilising their advantage, but then also not being as badly punished for feeding in piecemeal as perhaps I might expect. I really hope my guys recover before the end of the day. Oh, they have done. Okay, we're up to 17. Don't really want to end the battle as routed. I don't know what the trigger is for that. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, 25 or 30 or something. We shall find out. I don't go all the way up to 20x just because of the... I know it causes the guys some difficulty. Well, they're at 25 and we're still classed as routed, so maybe it's 30. Oh no, we've got unstable. There you go, it's 25%. Actually, don't do that. I want to stay within the command radius of my captain, or my commander, sorry, because that helps boost my morale. I doubt there will be a second day, even if they don't break before the end of the day. They'll slip away in the night time, I'm sure. I wonder if that river's fordable. Okay, I feel like we're inflicting a bunch more casualties now. And again, still even Stevens. Alright, and they're going to retreat. Not a problem. Only thing I would be tempted to do, if we can get here, would be to try to get a cannon. They're pretty safe targets. Everybody else will likely break pretty quickly. Yeah, that's fine. Not sure our morale would hold up to a cavalry charge. Nor do I think we maybe won't get there on time. Oh, and they've gone. That's a shame, that would have been fun. I wonder if we can still charge them. And if so, do we still get any prestige for it? No, we can't get out our own lines. Maybe I, maybe no. No. Oh. Now we're tussling with the commander. Alright. Let's just fall back. Don't have ignominy of breaking twice. Hey, we did cause someone to row. Awesome. Just by being near them. Brilliant. Worth the gamble at the end then. Okay, 24 minutes left. Probably not much to do with that. Yeah, alright. So let's just see out the time. So it was vaguely profitable. I don't know what we get. 60, 70 prestige there. Something. What's that? 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, 90 we got there. That's alright. More importantly, it does push us towards our promotion, which is what we need to go up a level. Although I haven't seen any pure cavalry brigades that we could take over. So I wonder if I have to take over an existing one and then... oh dear. And then kick out the non-horses. Due to his bad performance in battle, Lieutenant Colonel Lady has fallen into disgrace in the eyes of his men and his public. Oops. Oops. We ran away and now people are slagging us off for it. Surprised we don't have a modifier. It says, "You, sir, are disgraceful." We know it's not true. Yeah, well, we did fight well. It was a good victory. Okay, looks like the Army of Potomac is moving east, and hopefully we'll go back and support them. Marching to Virginia. Not surprising. Oh no, we're going up to Clear Grafton, maybe? Also don't think we need to necessarily follow Lee everywhere. And we're both headed off to liberate Winchester. Okay, someone's whipped the 2nd Division. What Republic? Okay, so down here, Army Potomac did turn up and kick someone's butt. There it is, 2nd Division. Fairly small Union force. Oh, looks like we have been kicked out of Fredericksburg, though. Again, the road to Richmond is definitely open. How are we on the way to promotion? 30%. So we need another 3 or 4 battles perhaps. And... okay, looks like we're going to retake Winchester and probably get into Scuffle. Fairly even Scuffle here, 19,000 of them, 24,000 of us. Old Winnie here. It's Mr. Lee. Our men might start a little bit ropey here. Let's jump into it. I think this will be a longer affair, so I'm going to take my time a little bit more than I've done other ones without hurling my men into constant danger. There's not that many of us left either, but 300. So it's a fairly small part of the overall force that we actually command. If only I could give them some better guns. Although I am enjoying the cavalry charges. And this should be the Winchester map. Indeed it is. Again, we are attacking. We are always attacking the old aggressive Confederates. Lieutenant Colonel, I request you support the 2nd Brigade as reserve. Deploy to units immediate rear. Provide support its flanks if required and wait for further opportunities to support its operations. Alternatively, I will do my best to ignore your orders, and then once I'm in combat, you'll tell me to do what I like. Modern soldiering. Again, let's say don't worry about the roads. Let's head off in this direction. Well, actually, I don't know. I was going to say, I assume the Union will be around here, but they may not. They may have set up over at the bridges. We'll just have to keep an eye out for the scouts. I'm infamous. Probably not for the right reasons. And having your men repeatedly run away is not the cast iron way of generating a reputation as a war hero. Take ourselves a wee position on this hillock, see what we can see. It's a lot of traffic. Oh, I think that's a box we can get to. Yes, sir. Please, sir. 20 prestige, sir. And the other Union. I was going to say, where on earth are they? Right here. Right. Okay. Nice little screen. Relatively sensible defensive position. And yeah, I'm quite happy to rest upon my laurels until the main Confederate attack, and then we will use take some opportunities for a little bit of glory. What are you guys doing? Don't feel like joining in? Oh, our cannons are getting to work. Probably just against those detachments, but a bit of a waste of shot if you ask me. Oh, these Alabamans, what are you doing? Now you can take people over, but there's definitely a cost to 163 prestige. And given we only earned 90 last time, it's definitely a risky endeavour to actually make prestige on it. And you would be great. You probably cost more because you've got muskets. No muskets. I thought it was sprinkled rifles. Does anyone have rifles? Where muskets for good or for ill. I mean, this feels like a foolish Confederate attack again. And given how close the overall numbers were, I do want to wait for more of our bodies. Deploy your regiment and engage enemy. Yes, sir. You actually made me go backwards, but okay. I'll take another 20 prestige. And then maybe we'll come up with a flank here. Well, I would like some infantry to support. And then we could make our presence felt in a more useful manner. Although I think this flank might offer a bit more promise to the Confederate army as a whole, looking at the force composition we've got over here. Couple of boys going up now. I will happily support that. Right, I've definitely here. I've got my prestige for being here, presumably. Yeah, I think I've already got it, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, good. Alright, let's head up this way. Do the usual, pick a flank, try and turn them. See what we can get done. This seems a bit chaotic. What do you think you are? Confederate cavalry? Right. All these mad lads are going for a second charge. Which is good, but no one else is supporting with them. So it means once we get through this unit, we've got a whole stack of infantry brigades here. Or infantry regiments, I should say. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do wonderful things. A little help from our friends. Oh, and they've broken as well. He says. Okay, let's switch up. Now I've got to make sure I don't balance it too far in my direction and then find all my havering. Gets me nowhere. Alright, let's swing this way, see if we can deal with this cavalry and then push up, support this flank's attack. Let's maybe not go straight across their front though. Though, looks like they might be moving off. I wonder if we could catch them as we go. Where are we? Here. We're starting to get a little winded with us moving around. I'm tempted just to charge them when I get there. Yeah, okay, they've got 3 times the number, but they're on foot and they're almost broken. And they're still coming under fire. And they're gone. That was just the threat of having to see my glorious cavalry in action. Look, you can see us coming, and I'm like, no, we can't face Jebediah. True story. Okay, it looks like a strong Confederate attack over here, which we are happy to support. Ideally, they will engage units first, and then we can come in and hit them on the flank. I'm going to hold here for a minute or two. Also just to get our fatigue back. It'd be swell if you guys pushed forward just a scooch. I mean, can we just take them out with a solid charge? I don't honestly know. I'm tempted to let them come forward a wee bit. Entice them on. And then just give them the cold steel. Tire them out. Well, there is another 500 of them coming. Would you two maybe get involved? Okay, we've got first prestige for firing some shots. Yeah, I'm engaged to it, like. Thank you very much, I will do it. Let's pull back ever so slightly. I really just want to charge them, but with that other brigade there, or regiment, keep on the wrong thing, let's pull back. Right, a lot of these are going to go away. What do you mean casualties? We've barely taken any. 12 people, it's nothing. Okay, what is Union boys doing? And more importantly, what's our infantry going to do? Hopefully someone will turn and face. Oh, we are a little bit worried about things already. Right, we're going to hold here for 20 minutes or so. Get our morale back. I don't feel like we've done very much in this fight, despite the supposed opportunities available to us. Maybe I need to move over to Lee's division. Get myself a nice big chunky cavalry brigade. Alright, let's get speed up a little bit. Frustratingly slow regrowth of morale. Yeah, they're going for it. Sensible. I can see them on the edge. I'm trying to do everything in my power here not to have my lads break. Okay, we're now fully stable, over 50%, which is good to see. Alright, let's join this attack. Okay, let's see if we can't see these boys off me. I would like you very much to see if you can't charge. Let's slow things down a little bit. I think we're gonna break. Have at them. Don't stop. We both went. I didn't even get the credit for the route there. But I didn't lose credit for the route, I don't think either. Okay, we recovered almost instantly. That was okay. We got a glorious cavalry charge. Broke the Pennsylvanian lads there. No, we're still losing. Okay. Well, our very small parts of battles continue. Yeah, I want to try and get some larger units, I think. Or a few more, get some more coordination going on. Or better weapons, or anything, really. How's the overall battle going? I've been very focused on my men. We're at... again, casualty is very similar. Slightly in our favour. I wonder if we get a second day's fighting. Right, cohesion's coming back, fatigue's coming back, morale's coming back. No problem. I think we'll give them a bit of a rest. going up apparently at 31% per hour, so it should cap out fairly soon. I think we'll just let it recover all the way. Will there be a fight tomorrow? Maybe not. They might slip away in the night time. They look like we're getting absolutely hammered right now. Well, we're confident. Let's maybe have a little bit of an advance here. You know, it'd be rude not to get involved. Bit of an exposed section, not something we could take on just ourselves, but something we could potentially help out with. Especially if they're shooting at someone else and I can just hit them in the side. Excellent. Bit more experience for us, a bit less risky, a bit less likely to break. Now it looks like we'll seize the point as well. Quite a lot left here. We've got 500 there. So we've got 1,000. So there's about 2,000 infantry here. Actually, over 2,000. Some of it's a little bit nervous. So we can't scare them a little bit by sitting cavalry on their flanks as well. Now we may not get credit if some of them break here, if they just break from our presence rather than the fact that we're actively firing at them. Okay, end of the day, troops supplied. Oh, we are going again. And almost the same positions. Alright, well, let's go back to what we're doing. A fine day to get some more prestige. We are definitely eager. Let's slow things down a little bit. Okay, good. This should be, well, we'll see if there's a bit of a resurgence in the Confederates here, but this little pocket should get smooshed fairly heartily. Why don't we dismount and go to a loose formation? I mean, it's really rubbish weapons we've got for this kind of role, but I'll do. I don't want to hold steel when I'm on my feet. No, shoot! Don't charge with you are shooting. Good. Kill her. Alright, we're out firing. Let's just get some prestige, get some experience here. Help out the infantry lads as we clear out this pocket. I mean, you say you're firing. I don't necessarily believe you. Get forward a bit. Alright, we're definitely firing now. Good. Well, I have to say little muskets and things. Alright, this is good. I've got a reputation to restore. This should go wonders to do so. How is the rest of our Confederates doing? A bit of a bold hang of a Union morale is just in a bad place there. Falling apart. Which you'd love to see. Okay, this seems a more reliable way of getting prestige than our glorious charges, which are fun, but you only get, well, we saw what, 10 prestige for a route? But you can milk them for more just by shooting them. How's our experience come along? Really slow, actually. Okay, this is kind of open shooting season, so it should go well. And they've broken, excellent. Alright, we'll have to go find someone else to help out with. And that's quite a large unit on my flank. I don't really like that idea. Let's man up, lads. I mean, I suspect the morale's not in a great place, but there still is 800 of them. Lieutenant Colonel, Lee's division under attack by the enemy. My brigade is on the march to support our boys. Take your regiment and move to state position as quickly as possible. Frankly, I think this is a terrible strategic idea. But I will enjoy the prestige. So I'll follow your orders, pick up 20 or 10 or whatever it is, and then I'll find somewhere more useful for me to be. $2,200 dead Union, we've lost 1,400, so that's actually quite a nice return. About 50% more casualties on their side. And I dare say the battle will end fairly soon. Thank you very much. And now I will abandon it to go somewhere else. Well, it does seem to be a bit of a general withdrawal here by the Union. Where is my actual commander? As mad as it sounds, I could even support my own troops. I don't know where they are. Oh, I probably need to select mine first. Yeah, oh, he is genuinely here. Jab. Oh, another jab. Jab and jab. Okay. Honestly, I think this battle might just be over. Kind of looks like they're pulling back. We hold the point. Not much else going on. Okay, so what, I'm going to throw a cut in here, and we'll see if we get on the offensive again. I'll bring it back in, but otherwise we may just be kind of running it down. I'm certainly not going to charge out here on my own. Learned the hard way. That's a very foolish thing to do. Alright, so we're a fair few hours later on in the day. The low-level kind of skirmishing has kind of continued out on our right flank, the Union left predominantly. As you can see, the Union have got its position mainly in the valley. We did have a few forces out over here. We've just been retasked with supporting the troops from this side. And as you can see, the casualty count has continued much in the same vein, with 2,500 dead Federals and about just under 1,700 dead Confederates. So we are going to do what we requested, and hello, poorly looking cavalry unit. Happily go and try and nab a little more siege. It'd be nice to finish this battle over 1,000. Mainly getting our points just for being where we're told to be. You have broken. Who else is over here? The 83rd New York and detachment from somewhere. Morgan. Battery, which isn't much to write home about. We could just see these guys off. Don't know if we'll get any. Why is my alt not doing my switch? Peculiar. Right, get rid of these boys. I don't know what will get in the way of prestige for it. Oh, 5, that'll do. And now I'm fine, you're happy for me to do whatever I want. Beautiful, right, don't charge in too much. Okay, keep going. I feel this is going to go badly, but I don't really want to run away in the face of 800 muskets either. So we've charged ourselves into trouble. What's this saying? Charging by determined... What? Charged by determined foe. The countercharge. 25 prestige for casualties there. Holy smokes. We lost him. Well, fine, but actually on a prestige front we came out ahead. But that was foolish. I didn't think we would, when we charged the detachment... Oh, and I'm getting the routes. That's 50 we got out of that action. Okay, that was actually pretty profitable. My reputation's probably in shatters, but that was actually really good. When we charged that detachment, I didn't assume we would turn and fall, to be honest. But that's my own fault for assuming. Okay, another solid little bit of action. We're a little bit forward, a little bit back. The men all often need time to recover after after a charge, a fight. I've lost myself. And we've got Stuart's wandering around over here. After your... Oh, I left the field. Let's just quietly slink back. I'm not sure I'm a good cavalry commander. I enjoy it, I'm just not sure I'm a good one. Okay, 2,600 dead Federals. They lost all 35 of the guns for 1,800 of us, and we lost 5 of ours. So that is indeed just under 50% extra casualty for them. Yeah, I will take that. And 176 beautiful prestige for us. But we may be shamed here. Okay, so we weren't mentioned in dispatches, which I'm going to take as a positive. And that should regain Confederate control of Winchester. The battle will need to play out, of course. So maybe let's let that finish, and then we'll wrap things up for this episode. We did carry the day. I felt we did get well, even though we routed a little bit. Some glorious charges there. Why are we not capturing Winchester? We're just not quite close enough. That's frustrating. Oh, and Fredericksburg is going, which is... Ooh, we should whip them here as well, actually. Ah, how the tide turns in our favour. Nice. Okay, so we have regained the key towns, I would say, in this part. And yeah, I'll stand by that. Why not Winchester, Fredericksburg? We do need to get Staunton back, and we still control... The Union still controls a chunk of the valley there. But one step at a time. Okay. To round things out, how are we doing? We got very little rank progression there, but okay, whatever. 34%. We're getting places. Oh, because I'm defamed. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Jeb. We'll get rid of that at some point, I'm sure. This is still going on? How long does this take? Oh, 30 days. Okay, I'll have to let that one play out for a month. Oh, and one last check, although I know the answer's me because the answer's always the same. Now, before changing, yeah, I probably will take Stuart's position. I know it's got a little bit of infantry and cavalry, but or cannonry. Cannonry. We can also remove that later. And I don't think anyone else has really strong cavalry. The only one might be Lee's division, whatever that is. Peninsula, no, Army of the Shenandoah, all these divisions over here. No, even then that, no one's really particularly, it was on the blooming first page, particularly cavalry holders. So I think we're going to take over Jeb Stuart's division, brigade, sorry. I keep getting myself mixed up because of the main campaign. And then potentially get rid of these foolish men that walk places. Good, right, but the last thing I did want to check was our weaponry. We're getting a little bit more, but not enough. We only get... Well, okay, we'll get some men back. We're still about the 300 mark. So yeah. And I don't know that we've not placed any orders for anything, because why would we do something sensible like that? Good! Okay, that was a very adventurous couple of weeks, actually. So hopefully we can advance ourselves without too long. Build up a little bucket of prestige. When we do get our rank, we can step into Stuart's shoes. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.